Hi, welcome back to the channel, TrainStation 2. Alright, Haunted Hills 2020, I got this special building with 500 event keys. I'm also going to share with you how to avoid 100% complete for this event itself, because once you complete 100%, the quality will be crazy, of course. Of course, the fourth competition is completed. We managed to get first as well. The starting of the fifth competition right now. As usual, we started very late. Of course, as I mentioned, always need to have head start. So I'm going to share with you this head start that I got from the 3 jobs. Jobs are getting harder, especially once you complete that customer's request. So you can see here currently 141 EP head start that we have collected, and it's 1 day, 8 hours left. So it means I started about 16 hours late this time round. So unlike the usual of 12 hours or 14 hours, this time round decided to start even later, so as to see what's the difference. And of course, along the way, I'm going to share with you some of the issues that I have experienced the previous event, which is once you complete 100%, the large quantity will be expected. From now, if you have completed any of the customer's requests, you also realize that the EP gets smaller, and at the same time, the quantity that they ask for is larger. So with that in mind, I do not intend to finish the last customer. Alright, you see here, starting late, there's someone that actually had 181, and I only have 141. So always it's good to have a good EP head start if you could, but because of the large quantity that are being assigned from 2 of the completed customers, it's apparently quite difficult for me right now to have a good head start EP of very large number. So that's why I emphasize that try to avoid 100% complete if you could. I'm trying my best to avoid that. I'm not going to do the last job, basically the last customer's job, so as to avoid having to hit 100%. Alright, I'm trying my best now to do train upgrades as well, and later on I'm going to show you that I get that fantastic event special building. I always wanted to collect all these special building. I've already collected 2 legendary trains, so of course next is definitely epic, then followed by rare and common. But I think I don't know why, I think the progress getting a bit slow, because when I wanted to start late in competition to gain more event coins, it just means that I couldn't gain as many events keys as possible. So this is the last job for this customer that I'm going to do, 29 out of 30. 30 out of 30 would be the last for that customer, but once I completed that, I will complete 100% of the event mapped. So I'm going to store that completion. Basically, I'm not going to complete it because I thought that once I complete it, I may never win a competition again. And everything will be so much harder, and I just want to hold that to the last moment, probably the last day or last second day, then I'll complete that so I can have all the event coins. Event coins are really important, that you need to collect them as many as possible. Not only they give you gold, they'll give you upgrade materials for your trains. In this video, I'll also share with you not only gold. I collected 1 big box, so I'm going to share with you what I collected. But meanwhile, I'm going to prepare myself for the delivery of the 2 other customers. I'm going to avoid the last one. As I mentioned, the customer that would have completed my event map. So if that's the case, I'll just focus on the 2 other customers. Apparently, I understand that there's a tiered approach, which means that the more you complete for the jobs, you will be able to achieve higher EP. You can see there the center one is 19 out of 20. That means that when I completed that, there will be a next tier that's going up, so there will be higher EP from there. And of course, this competition itself, after completing one of the jobs, I pushed back to being first positioned, and now I think something is amiss, which is the building, right? So I'm gonna get the building, gather enough keys. I'm gonna get this special building I've been eyeing for. So it's really amazing to get this building, and with this building I'm going to replace it just as a background for my headquarters. So that means that to maintain my 5 building technique, I'm going to remove that park, and then I'll replace that building as a backdrop for my headquarters. So you can see there this fantastic building and my headquarters. So it's act as a backing for my beautiful backdrop as a headquarters backdrop. Next to it is the construction special building. So probably after, if I could complete that upgrade request, then probably I'll change it to a common building. Alright, so always just have one special building layout and have 4 common buildings. So meanwhile, preparing again as for my request of the 2 customers. I'm in this competition. I progress really slow with the objective of delaying the 100% progress, but nonetheless I'm still hitting 99 already. So the only way is to avoid completing the last item that's requested by the customer. With that, we will store the progression, and that would means that I'll just focus on the other 2 which give lower EP. That means that there may be a good chance I may not get all the trains in this event, although I wish to have all of them. I think probably, if possible, we'll aim for a common and a rare, or we may need to give up that and aim for an epic. So we're gonna see how it progresses. If possible, definitely an epic over a rare and common. If it's not possible, then probably just a rare, and then if not, I'll just left with 1 common. So these are the options, but meanwhile I'm just going to hold back any exchanging and see how many event keys I can collect. Always remember to do your captain's requests, because getting those blue maps for the building upgrades are really important. With that special building collected, I add on 80 populations. That's a lot, 80. That's why I always eye for special building, because you need a lot of building upgrades to hit 80. So with just getting one of the special building, you add on 80, and that will allow me to upgrade my warehouse. Okay, so of course I still gonna gather more of those blueprints, because only with blueprints of the blue maps you could go and progress in your upgrade of your building and then your population. Alright, so here we are, upgraded to the next tier already, and we'll need a lot more before we could upgrade the warehouse again. So meanwhile, upgrading of the trains is always a priority. I was always emphasized on that. And with that completion of the upgrade, we collected gems again. Again, gems, do not spend it anyhow. I used to be anyhow spending it on event dispatches, etc., or try to bring forward completion of delivery, but I'm now going to keep it for only factory upgrades. Okay, I'm going to show you here. I'm going to spend 100 event coin for this big box, and here we got some epic upgrade materials which are hard to come by. I think I'll spend the remaining 100 event coins on gold instead, because gold it's going to give me 12,500. Yeah, so that will be 30 odd thousand, which is good amount, because every upgrade of trains costs a lot of money. Upgrade materials can collect slowly, but getting coins is a bit tough. So I'm also working towards level 150, so as to engage the additional permanent dispatcher using cabinets instead of gems. So like I said, gems are really precious. Do not spend them on anything but upgrade of your factory. So it's really important. You should upgrade your core factory, and you should save a bit for the next event. Normally the factory upgrade for events is 30 gems, so we're going to set aside at least 30 gems for that. Without the event building being upgraded, your progress in events is always slow. So always do remember, at least upgrade one slot for that factory, and the rest of factory try to maximize it. Bear in mind it's 210 gems per upgrade for the last one, so I'm going to save up more. Meanwhile, trying my best to fulfill the captain's requests and then get those good maps. Alright, thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe. Goodbye.